If you're between 65 and 80 and can still do the following 9 things, you're not just aging well, you're something truly special. And your chances of living to 100 are much higher than you might think. Longevity isn't just about good genes or pure luck. It's about the little things, the habits you keep every single day, often without realizing just how important they are. A lot of people believe that getting older automatically means slowing down or losing abilities. But that's not the whole story. The truth is, some people maintain their strength, flexibility, and mental clarity far beyond what most would expect. They move with ease, stay sharp, and keep doing things others their age have long given up on. These are the ones who don't just live longer, they live better. In this video, we're going to go through 9 key things that set you apart. If you can still do these things, you're on track for a longer, healthier life. Some of them might surprise you, but each one is a powerful sign of longevity. Stay with me until the end, because the last one is something most people overlook, yet it plays a huge role in how long and how well you live. Before we get started, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If you don't, type 0 so I can make better videos for you. Now let's dive in. 1. Standing up from a chair without using your hands. Sign 1. If you can still rise from a chair without using your hands, you've got something special. And it's not about how fast you can walk or how much weight you can lift. It's something far simpler and more telling. The ability to stand up from a chair using only your legs is a powerful indicator of overall health. It shows you have strong lower body muscles, good balance, and solid core stability. More importantly, it's one of the best predictors of how long you can maintain your independence. As we age, muscle loss is natural. But how much we lose and how quickly all depends on how we use our bodies. If you find yourself needing to push off with your hands or leaning heavily forward just to get up, that's a sign your leg strength might be fading. Think about the last time you stood up from a chair. Did you do it smoothly, or did you feel the need to grab onto something for support? A lot of people don't even notice their strength slipping away until something as simple as standing from a low chair starts feeling like a struggle. Take George, for example. At 77, he'd always been active. But one day he realized getting up from his recliner wasn't as easy as it used to be. He had to push off with his hands. At first, he thought it was just part of getting older. But when his doctor explained that strong legs are key to preventing falls, George decided to take action. He began doing simple exercises to rebuild his strength. Things like squats, seated leg lifts, and standing heel raises. And within a few months, he was standing up effortlessly again. More importantly, he felt stronger and more confident in his movements. Why does this matter so much? Because lower body strength is directly linked to mobility and balance. Weak legs lead to a higher risk of falls, and falls are one of the leading causes of injuries and complications in older adults. If you can still rise from a chair without using your hands, it means your legs are strong enough to support you, your balance is solid, and your coordination is sharp. All crucial signs of longevity. And if you find yourself needing to push off for support, don't worry. Strength can be rebuilt at any age. Just a few minutes of consistent exercise each day can make a huge difference. The next time you stand up from a chair, pay attention to how you do it. If you can do it smoothly and effortlessly, that's a powerful sign your body's aging well. It's a small action, but it says so much about your long-term health. 2. Walking at a brisk pace without feeling out of breath. Sign 2. If you can walk at a brisk pace without feeling out of breath, you're already ahead of the game. It's not just about how far you can walk, it's about how fast. And if you're between 65 and 80 and can still keep a steady, strong pace without getting winded, you're part of a rare group. Studies have shown that walking speed is closely tied to lifespan. Those who maintain a solid walking pace tend to live longer, healthier lives. But it's not only about staying in shape, it's about the health of your heart, your lung capacity, your muscle endurance, and your overall vitality. When you walk with purpose and confidence, it's a sign your heart is pumping blood effectively, your lungs are delivering oxygen properly, and your muscles have the stamina to keep you moving. Think about how you walk when you head out for a stroll. Do you move with intention, or do you find yourself slowing down more often than you used to? Do you need to stop and catch your breath after just a short distance? For many, a slower walking pace can be one of the earliest signs of declining health, and it often happens so gradually that people barely notice until one day they feel completely out of breath from something that used to be easy. Take Michael, 74. He'd always considered himself active, but he started noticing that his walks were taking longer than usual. At first, he chalked it up to caution, but then he realized something else. His breathing felt heavier when climbing stairs. That's when Michael decided to focus on his walking speed. He started timing himself over short distances, ensuring he could maintain a steady pace without feeling winded. Over time, his endurance improved, his confidence grew, and he felt years younger. Walking isn't just about moving from one place to another. It's a mirror reflecting your overall health. A steady, brisk pace shows that your cardiovascular system is working efficiently, your muscles are engaged, and your balance is still intact. Beyond that, walking at a brisk pace benefits your mind too. It helps keep your memory sharp, improves mood, and reduces the risk of cognitive decline. Want to test yourself? Try this simple exercise. Walk at a normal pace for about 10 feet, then speed up like you're trying to catch a closing elevator door. If you can do this comfortably without feeling short of breath, that's a fantastic sign. But if you feel winded or unsteady, it might be time to work on building your endurance. The good news is, improving your walking speed doesn't require intense workouts. Just taking regular walks, focusing on good posture, and gradually increasing your pace can make a world of difference. Even small improvements in walking speed can add years to your life. So the next time you go for a walk, pay attention to how fast you're moving. If you're still walking at a brisk pace with confidence, that's an incredible sign your body's functioning well, and you're on track for a longer, healthier life. 3. Balancing on one foot for at least 10 seconds sign. 3. If you can stand on one foot for at least 10 seconds without wobbling, you're doing something most people overlook. Yet it's one of the strongest indicators of healthy aging. Balance is one of those things people rarely think about until they start losing it. But your ability to maintain balance, even for a few seconds, tells a lot about how well your body's functioning. If you're between 65 and 80 and can still stand on one foot for 10 seconds or more, you're doing exceptionally well. Research shows that balance is closely linked to longevity. Those who maintain good balance well into their later years tend to live longer, healthier lives. Good balance isn't just about avoiding falls. It's a sign that your nervous system, muscles, and reflexes are all working together seamlessly. When you balance on one foot, your body relies on multiple systems to keep you steady: your vision, your inner ear, and something called proprioception, your body's natural ability to sense its position in space. When any of these systems start to decline, balance is often the first thing to suffer. Think about the last time you tried putting on a sock while standing. Were you able to stay steady, or did you have to grab onto something for support? A gradual decline in balance can sneak up on you, and many people don't even notice it until a sudden stumble or near fall gives them a wake-up call. Take Robert, 76. He'd always considered himself steady on his feet, but one morning while getting dressed, he noticed that standing on one foot to put on his pants felt trickier than usual. He shrugged it off at first, thinking it was just a fluke. But when he tested himself, intentionally trying to balance on one foot, he could barely last a few seconds without tipping over. That realization pushed him to start doing balance exercises every day. Simple things like standing heel raises, side leg lifts, and shifting his weight from one foot to the other. Within weeks, he noticed a remarkable difference. His stability improved, but more importantly, so did his confidence when moving around. Balance is one of the best predictors of fall risk. And as you probably know, falls are a leading cause of injury and hospitalization among older adults. The stronger your balance, the lower your chances of experiencing a life-changing fall. Curious about how your balance holds up? Here's a simple test. Stand near a sturdy surface you can grab if needed. Lift one foot off the ground and try to hold your balance for 10 seconds. If you can do this comfortably, that's an excellent sign. But if you struggle, don't worry. Balance can be improved at any age. Practice makes perfect. Small efforts each day, whether it's standing on one foot while brushing your teeth or doing gentle exercises, can make a massive difference. Keeping good balance isn't just about staying steady on your feet. It's about maintaining your independence for years to come. The stronger your balance, the more confidently you can move through life without fear of falling or losing mobility. Sign 4. If you can still get down on the floor and back up without assistance, you have an incredible advantage over most people your age. And it's not just about strength or endurance, it's about mobility. This ability is a clear reflection of your flexibility, muscle strength, coordination, and overall mobility, all of which are critical for maintaining independence as you grow older. Many older adults start avoiding the floor altogether because they fear not being able to get back up. But the moment you stop using certain movements, your body begins to lose the ability to perform them. Being able to lower yourself down and push yourself back up again means your legs, core, and upper body are still working together in harmony. And unfortunately, that's something that becomes increasingly rare after the age of 65. Think about the last time you dropped something on the floor. Did you hesitate before bending down to pick it up? Did you feel comfortable getting all the way down, or did it feel like a struggle? These small moments often reveal more about your mobility than you might realize. Take James, 78. He never gave much thought to getting on the floor until one day his grandson wanted to play a board game on the carpet. James hesitated, not because he didn't want to play, but because he wasn't sure he could comfortably get back up. That was his wake-up call. He realized he needed to work on his mobility, so he began practicing slow, controlled movements, squatting, kneeling, and gradually pushing himself up using his legs instead of relying on furniture. Over time, James regained the ability to get down and back up with ease, and more importantly, he felt confident in his movements again. The ability to get up from the floor without help is one of the strongest indicators of longevity. Studies have shown that those who struggle with this movement are far more likely to experience mobility limitations later in life. Why? Because it signals overall physical decline, weak muscles, reduced flexibility, and compromised balance. On the other hand, those who maintain this ability tend to remain active, independent, and resilient. Want to see how well you're doing? Try this simple test. Stand near a sturdy chair for safety, then lower yourself to the floor slowly. Now see if you can get back up without grabbing onto anything. If you can, that's a fantastic sign your muscles and joints are still functioning well. But if you struggle, don't be discouraged. Mobility can be improved at any age. Daily stretching, strength exercises, and controlled movements that mimic getting up from a low position can make all the difference. Maintaining this ability isn't just about convenience. It's about staying self-sufficient. Whether you need to pick something up, tie your shoes, or catch yourself after a stumble, having the strength and coordination to recover can be life-changing. So the next time you avoid getting down on the floor, ask yourself if it's because you're uncomfortable getting back up. If you can still do this movement with ease, take it as a powerful sign that your body is aging well and that you're on the right path to a long, healthy life. So the next time you're waiting in line at the grocery store or standing in your kitchen, try balancing on one foot for a few seconds. If you can do it with ease, take that as a powerful sign that your body is aging well and that you're on the right track for a long, healthy life. Sign 5. If you can still carry a full grocery bag without struggling, you're in much better shape than many people your age. And here's why. Strength isn't just about lifting heavy weights at the gym. It's about handling everyday tasks with ease and confidence. The ability to lift and carry objects comfortably is a strong indicator of muscle strength, endurance, and functional fitness, all of which play a critical role in maintaining your independence and living a longer, healthier life. Many people underestimate the importance of grip strength and upper body endurance until they start to decline. Carrying groceries, opening a jar, or lifting a suitcase requires more than just arm strength. It involves your shoulders, back, core, and most importantly, your grip. Studies have shown that grip strength is one of the most accurate predictors of longevity. Those with stronger grips tend to live longer, healthier lives. But when you start struggling with basic lifting tasks, it's often a sign that your overall strength and mobility are beginning to decline. Think about the last time you brought groceries inside. Did you pick up the bags without a second thought? Or did you have to pause, shift the weight, and be extra careful to avoid straining yourself? Have you ever found yourself asking for help with carrying items that once felt effortless? These changes often happen so gradually that most people don't even notice them until one day. Something as simple as carrying a grocery bag feels like a challenge. Take Henry, 75. He always prided himself on being independent. But one day after a routine grocery run, he realized he was having trouble carrying the bags up the front steps. It wasn't that the bags were heavier than usual. It was his body that had lost some of the strength he once had. That realization pushed him to take action. Henry started doing simple strength exercises focused on his arms, shoulders, and grip. Things like squeezing a rubber ball, lifting light hand weights, and doing push-ups against the kitchen counter. Within a few months, he noticed a remarkable difference. Not only was he carrying his groceries with ease again, but he also felt more energetic, and everyday tasks became less tiring. The good news is that maintaining your strength doesn't require heavy weightlifting or intense workouts. Just a few minutes of strength-based movement each day can go a long way in preserving muscle mass and preventing unnecessary decline. Carrying groceries, lifting household objects, and holding on to things with confidence isn't just about convenience. It's about maintaining your independence. When your muscles are strong, you're less likely to experience fatigue, weakness, or injuries. And most importantly, you'll be able to continue handling daily activities on your own without hesitation. So the next time you lift a grocery bag, pay attention to how it feels. If you can carry it with ease, take that as a powerful sign your body is aging well and that you're on the right path to a long, active life. 6. Climbing a flight of stairs without stopping sign. 6. If you can still climb a flight of stairs without stopping, you're already proving something most people your age struggle with. And it's not just a simple challenge, it's one of the most revealing tests of endurance, heart health, and lower body strength. Stair climbing requires a powerful combination of balance, muscle power, and cardiovascular endurance. Your legs need the strength to push you upward, your heart and lungs have to work efficiently to keep oxygen flowing, and your coordination needs to be sharp enough to keep your footing steady. When any of these systems begin to decline, stairs quickly become much harder to manage. Think back to the last time you climbed a flight of stairs. Did you feel strong and steady, or did you find yourself pausing midway, feeling out of breath? Many people don't realize their endurance is fading until they start avoiding stairs altogether, choosing elevators or escalators instead. But avoiding stairs only makes the problem worse, leading to muscle loss and reduced stamina over time. Take Robert, 73. He used to take the stairs without thinking twice. But over the years, he found himself making small adjustments, choosing the elevator more often, avoiding buildings where he knew there were stairs, or simply walking slower. He didn't think much of it until one day he had to climb a short flight of stairs at a friend's house. By the time he reached the top, he was completely out of breath. That was his wake-up call. From that point, Robert decided to make a change. He began taking the stairs whenever possible, starting slow and gradually building his endurance. Within weeks, he noticed a real difference. His legs felt stronger, his breathing improved, and stairs no longer felt like a daunting challenge. The ability to climb stairs is a direct reflection of your heart health. In fact, doctors often use stair climbing as a quick assessment of cardiovascular fitness. If you can climb a flight of stairs without feeling exhausted, it means your heart and lungs are still working efficiently, one of the most reliable predictors of long-term health. Want to test yourself? Find a staircase with at least 10 steps and walk up at a steady pace. See how you feel when you reach the top. If you can do this without stopping or feeling winded, that's a fantastic sign. But if you struggle, don't worry, it's something you can improve. Taking the stairs more often, walking at a brisk pace, and doing simple leg-strengthening exercises can help rebuild the endurance you need to keep stairs from feeling like an obstacle. Maintaining the ability to climb stairs isn't just about strength, it's about preserving your independence. If you can still do this with confidence, it means your heart is strong, your muscles are active, and your energy levels are high. All signs that you're on track for a long, healthy life. 7. Remembering recent conversations and events clearly. Sign 7. If you can remember recent conversations and events clearly, you're demonstrating something that goes beyond just physical health. Mental sharpness is just as critical for longevity, and having a strong memory is one of the best indicators of a long, fulfilling life. Your ability to recall names, remember details, and stay mentally sharp isn't just about intelligence. It reflects the overall health of your brain, your circulation, and your nervous system. As we age, occasional forgetfulness is normal, like misplacing your keys or struggling to find the right word. But there's a huge difference between minor lapses and noticeable cognitive decline. If you can still engage in deep conversations, recall recent events, and keep track of daily tasks without much difficulty, you're doing far better than most people your age. Think about your typical day. Do you find yourself struggling to remember what you ate for breakfast? Or can you easily recall details from a conversation you had just yesterday? Are you still able to learn new information, solve problems, and focus on complex tasks? These small signs reveal a lot about the health of your brain. Take Paul, 79. While many of his friends began to struggle with memory loss, Paul still felt mentally sharp. He could remember details from conversations weeks later, solve crossword puzzles with ease, and even keep up with new technology. What Paul didn't realize was that his daily habits were what kept his mind resilient. He read books regularly, stayed socially engaged, and constantly challenged his brain. The brain is like a muscle. It needs regular exercise to stay in peak condition. People who read every day, play strategy games, learn new skills, or engage in stimulating conversations tend to maintain their cognitive function much longer than those who don't. Staying socially active also plays a huge role in brain health. Isolation and lack of engagement can speed up cognitive decline, while frequent interactions with family, friends, or community groups help keep the mind sharp. Want to test your mental sharpness? Try this. Recall what you ate for dinner 2 nights ago, or memorize a short list of words and repeat them back a few minutes later. If this feels easy, that's a fantastic sign your cognitive function is still strong. But if it feels challenging, don't worry. There are countless ways to keep your brain sharp. Reading, learning new skills, engaging in social activities, and even walking regularly can all improve brain function and slow cognitive decline. A sharp memory isn't just about convenience, it's about your quality of life. When your brain stays strong, you can continue making decisions for yourself, engaging in meaningful conversations, and enjoying life to the fullest. If you can still recall details easily and stay engaged mentally, you've got one of the strongest indicators of longevity on your side. 8. Waking up, feeling rested and ready for the day sign. 8. If you wake up feeling rested and ready to take on the day, you've got a major advantage over most people your age, and it's one of the most overlooked yet powerful indicators of longevity: quality sleep. Good sleep is a cornerstone of long-term health. It impacts everything from your heart and brain function to your immune system and energy levels. If you're between 65 and 80 and still wake up feeling refreshed and alert, that's a fantastic sign your body's functioning well. As we get older, sleep patterns naturally change. Many seniors struggle with falling asleep, staying asleep, or waking up too early and feeling tired throughout the day. But if you're still getting quality rest, meaning you sleep deeply, wake up refreshed, and feel alert during the day, it shows your body is repairing itself properly at night. Think about how you wake up in the morning. Do you feel energized and ready to tackle the day? Or do you feel groggy, sluggish, and like you didn't get enough rest? Many people assume poor sleep is just part of aging, but that's not entirely true. While some sleep changes are normal, consistently waking up feeling exhausted can be a sign of underlying health issues like poor circulation, hormonal imbalances, or even undiagnosed sleep apnea. Take Roger, 74. He used to sleep through the night without any trouble, but as he got older, he started waking up multiple times, feeling restless and needing naps during the day. At first, he brushed it off as just another part of aging, but then he decided to make a few small changes. He stuck to a regular bedtime, reduced screen time before bed, and created a relaxing nighttime routine. Before long, Roger was sleeping better, waking up with more energy, and feeling sharper throughout the day. Sleep isn't just about feeling rested. It plays a critical role in repairing cells, keeping your brain sharp, and maintaining your immune system. People who get high-quality sleep tend to have lower risks of heart disease, stroke, and cognitive decline. They also maintain healthier weight levels and have more stable energy throughout the day. Wondering if your sleep quality is where it should be? Ask yourself these questions. Do you wake up naturally without needing an alarm? Do you fall asleep within 20 to 30 minutes of lying down? Do you feel alert and focused in the morning? If the answer to these questions is yes, that's a fantastic sign. But if you're struggling with sleep, don't ignore it. Simple lifestyle changes can make a big difference. Reducing caffeine intake in the afternoon, keeping a consistent bedtime, and ensuring your bedroom is cool and dark can all help improve your sleep quality. A well-rested body is a strong body. When you sleep well, you wake up feeling ready to move, think clearly, and take on the day with confidence. And if you're someone who still gets quality sleep, that's a powerful indicator your body is functioning at a high level, giving you a great chance of living a long, healthy life. Sign 9. If you can maintain a healthy diet without relying on processed foods, you're doing something that sets you apart from many people your age, and it's one of the most powerful indicators of long-term health and longevity. What you eat matters, and as you get older, nutrition becomes even more critical. A balanced, nutrient-rich diet supports everything from muscle strength and bone density to brain function and heart health. But here's the problem. Many older adults turn to processed foods because they're convenient. Frozen dinners, packaged snacks, and fast food might seem easier, but they're often loaded with preservatives, unhealthy fats, and excess sodium. Relying too heavily on processed foods can lead to weight gain, high blood pressure, poor circulation, and a weakened immune system. And over time, these issues can impact your ability to live independently and enjoy life to the fullest. Take Sarah, 76. For years, she relied on frozen meals and packaged snacks because cooking felt like too much effort. But as time went on, she noticed she was feeling sluggish, gaining weight, and experiencing more joint pain than ever before. Finally, Sarah decided to make a change. She started incorporating more fresh fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains into her meals. She didn't eliminate processed foods entirely, but she made them the exception rather than the rule. Within months, Sarah felt more energetic, her joint pain eased, and her overall health improved. Even her doctor was impressed by the positive changes. Maintaining a healthy diet isn't about following a strict regimen or cutting out everything you enjoy. It's about making consistent, thoughtful choices that nourish your body and support your well-being. If you're not sure where to start, try this. Add a serving of vegetables to at least one meal each day. Swap sugary snacks for fresh fruit or nuts. Choose whole grains over refined grains whenever possible. Drink more water and cut back on sugary drinks. Even small adjustments can have a big impact over time. And the best part? It's never too late to make positive changes to your diet. Eating well is about more than just feeling good in the moment. It's about giving your body the nutrients it needs to stay strong, sharp, and resilient for years to come. If you can still maintain a healthy diet without relying heavily on processed foods, you're giving yourself a powerful advantage. It's a sign your body is functioning well, your energy levels are high, and your overall health is on track for a longer, healthier life. As we wrap up this video, take a moment to think about how many of these 9 signs apply to you. If you found yourself nodding along, recognizing these abilities in yourself, you're doing far better than you might realize. Maintaining strength, balance, endurance, cognitive sharpness, quality sleep, and a healthy diet well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond isn't just a sign of good health. It's a sign you're on track for a longer, more independent life. A lot of people believe that aging means inevitable decline, but that's not the whole story. Your body and mind are capable of staying strong and sharp well into your later years, and these signs are proof of that. If you can still do these things, it means your muscles are working efficiently, your heart is pumping strong, your brain is staying sharp, and your energy levels are supporting your daily activities. In other words, you're not just aging, you're thriving. But remember, even if you noticed a few areas where you could improve, it's never too late to make a change. Strength can be rebuilt, endurance can be improved, balance and memory can be sharpened. Small, consistent efforts make all the difference, and your body is capable of adapting at any age. The key is to stay active, stay engaged, and keep challenging yourself. So how many of these signs do you recognize in yourself? Which one stood out the most to you? We'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment below sharing one thing you learned today and how you plan to put it into practice in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content to inspire and inform you. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.